listening to Rollover with Audg. Yes, we do. We keep going higher. I like that one. That's why I played it before I came back on. Good morning, good morning. I'm joined by the lovely Swarvo. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good, I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Top of the morning to you and all that.
Top of the morning to you.
So, if you've locked in, guys, you're listening to me, Rollover with Audg. I'm going to be here until 10 a.m. I have the talented Swarvo in the building, and I'm just about to interview him. So, if you've just locked in, you've got good time. So, you ready, Swarvo?
I'm ready.
I haven't prepared you for this, but I hope you are ready. You look ready. You look like you're ready to go.
I'm a morning person.
Good. That's good. I don't want to be interviewing a nighttime person in the morning. Don't know how that would work. So, ready?
I'm good.
So we're going to go first with fire questions because that's what I do. Just like to get you waking up and see where your head's at and all that. So you ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so hot or cold?
Hot.
Wet or dry?
Dry.
Toes or hands?
Ooh, hands.
Patty or fritters?
Party.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Plantain or plantain?
Planting.
Pounds or dollars?
Pound.
Short or long?
Long.
Slow or fast?
Fast.
Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Oh, I think you're bad doing that. Why are you sitting? You're sitting there with your hands crossed, ready, like, yes, I aced that, Audg. Thought you was gonna get me, but you didn't. It's all right. You done quite well on that.
Questions,
you
know.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Quick little pressure in the morning. So, please, can you introduce yourself to my listeners? So, like your name, your occupation, what you do.
My name's Swarvo. Legendary Swavs from Northwest London. Featured on a North Wheezy tune. I've been doing music for years, on and off. Sorry. Stopped releasing music, but didn't stop making music. And the last 2 years, just came back on the scene, had a bit of fun. And just got back on job, to be honest.
Don't. Can I just tell you this? Don't start answering more than I
Get me?
He starts answering my questions.
That.
He starts going down other questions that I haven't yet asked, but he's going into
Don't worry,
it.
I got the smart.
You could actually be a presenter, but do you know what? Seeing as you did mention the fact that you did feature on North Wheezy, let's just let them hear that so they can hear which one you are.
Okay.
So we're taking over. So we're taking over. So we're taking over. So we're taking over. We're about to blow. Not gonna let these haters come and try to stop our flow.
Where do we come from? North Wheezy. How do we make money? Real easy. How do we hate girls? That's sleazy. From North Wheezy. Where do we come from? North Wheezy. How do we make money? Real easy. How do we hate girls? That's sleazy. Believe me. I'm from the Northwest City where things are green, but I want to be. Sign the same people in the ish. Things are not pretty and things are not pretty. Time man is a party. Time man don't live in no good to the party. Not worthy. Try daily in and out town and they promise to pay me.
Northwest got a movie called Nito. Three lyrics that stay like Magneto. That you fake. You go Hugo. I'm the boss, but you can call me Hugo. I'm sick. Got meningitis. Run up your iris. Spread like a virus. Little piece of smell like swordfish. I'm not a rookie. I'm straight like a swordfish.
I'm being easy, come from North Wheezy. I'm the guy that says I'm please believe me. Please believe me. I'm being easy. I'm in the hood and I'm moving greasy. Yes, Hannah. Hell, get me in MJS, Hannah. Nobody straight up get paid, Hannah. Big man, nigga, fun. This, what up? Please believe me. Where do we come from? North Wheezy. How do we make money? Real easy. How do we hate girls? That's sleazy. From North Wheezy. Where do we come from? North Wheezy. How do we make money? Real easy. How do we hate girls? That's sleazy. Please believe me.
I'm from North Wheezy, where we wet niggas up like squeegees. I don't play games. Get bright and my shank will be all up in the cut like K-Say. Name Shasty, the flow sick. I stay on the front line like a goal king. Best get low, just to the smelly Joe. I still make niggas run like Kenny Hoes.
Here I come, on the chick here on the run. Spat 8 bars and I killed everyone. I never needed a gun, cause I spit for the fun. So give me a piece of the sheet, cause I bond. I can never be a nun. This ish that I've done will make you think twice when you're acting dumb. Look, I just begun this year. Tactics Northwest 10 and I'm in tuck here.
I'm from North Wheezy, I know I ain't playing. You can't do me a thing, cause we shoot 'em up, bang bang. I know the shoot 'em up, you don't know the shoot 'em up. Stop bragging cause you don't shoot 'em up. Been there before, you don't bang bang. Where do we come from? North Wheezy. How do we make money? Real easy. How do we hate girls? That's sleazy. From North Wheezy. Where do we come from? North Wheezy. How do we make money? Real easy. How do we hate girls? That's sleazy. Please believe me.
Northwest is a bubble. In the ghetto, bubble. You got the style and flow, bubble. I got any stage show, bubble. We have fun in our way, I guess. I mean, I watch the way, I guess. Northwest, you run the way.
worrying. Get boxed like ninja at Sting. Everybody knows I'm about murking, hurting. I will slice you up like gherkin. Already said it. Rob your stash like direct debit. Strap, or up, never ever left it. Bring that with me. Cause I roll. I'm from Northwest, I'm 3 places above 4th best. So when I spit, be grateful. I'm like a kilo clown, you're like a gram in an April. I'm murking constant. You murkins like Burger Boys rolling with the Johnsons. That will be nonsense. I'm eating the beach, not Jay, but got heat in the street. I'm later from the North East, but they got teams on the
Okay, so that was North Wheezy, BMDs. And that is you. Would you like to but would you like to explain to our listeners which part you are?
Well, if you didn't know, I'm first on the track. I'm the first 8 bars of the track, and I got a little something in the chorus too. On my royalties.
You made me laugh. So which genre of music would you say that you fit into? I know what I would box you into, and I know what I do, even though I don't want to box you into anything.
Well, people that know me only know me for like grime from a young age. If you know me like personally, you would just be like I'm either versatile or you'll just be like he's a bashment rapper kind of singing guy.
See, that's absolutely diabolical because I would definitely say grime. I would never say, even we played a song earlier and you said that I've got a song like this, and I was like, really? Like that was actually
loads of songs.
It's crazy how you can actually just kind of like box somebody into something not knowing.
Because they don't.
And it's probably that's what you come out with the most, if that makes sense.
That's what it is.
So when did you start your music career? Did you study this in school, college? Was this something you done from early?
Yeah, just done music from young. Obviously, growing up in a Jamaican household, just music's just playing all the time. Living in London, diversity, music everywhere. So always growing up around music. And then as I got older, probably got into like MCing about seriously about 13, 14. Started going on radio stations, Pirate back then.
Yeah.
And then joined Bigger Fish with Nee, done a few things helping kids to learn how to MC and DJ, done a few raves, a few different tracks. And then it was North Wheezy, That's Okay.
That's all you need to say, because you're saying too much again. Great
it's a
interview.
long career, man.
I know. When you have an illustrious career, this is exactly what you have to do. And that's what you've had. So, because I remember you distinctively from when I was in like year 10, 11 in school. Because in particular, your one-liner, Forearm, and you had a tune called Forearm, and all the boys in my year were always listening to you, and it was just like, it was all about you. It was all about Swarvo, Forearm, MCing, and it was kind of like, that's when you was in SLK days. So I'm correct. I'm on the right path. It's
right
good.
path,
You see how I know.
Right.
So that was Forearm days, and this was a tune that literally I couldn't not hear this in my school days. I could not hear this. The boys would always play. Do you know what? I'm going to make you guys hear this.
Swarvo inside here, you know, a.k.a. Forearm. And we're not playing about representing SOK, slaughter kids, Northwest London. I tell you I deal with it, you know. Forearm, straight to the back to the neck and forearm. You will get floored and decked and forearm. Straight to the back to the throat and forearm. You will get knocked and jumped and forearm. Taurus, you can never handle. Forearm, Taurus, wax and candle. Forearm, Taurus, you will get tangled. Forearm, Taurus, you get dismantled. I'm too bright for the mission. You are white forearm, dead competition. 18 kilograms forearm emission. Just for the forearm in transition. You don't want a forearm transaction. If the power clears, then it's forearm action. 18 kilograms forearm, Taurus here. If I have to throw you off the pit, and if I have to throw you off the pit, if I have to illy high, come on, what's talking, I get there. Make history this year. If I have to rip off the ear, shout down, sound clear. Represent Northwest, extreme, supreme, LK, machine. This is our dream to make history. We're all good in a cemetery. Forearm, straight to the back to the neck and forearm. You will get floored and decked and forearm. Straight to the back to the throat and forearm. You will get knocked and jumped and forearm. Taurus, you can never handle. Forearm, Taurus, wax in the candle. Forearm, Taurus, you will get tangled. Forearm, Taurus, you get dismantled. Your time is finished. You're gonna get diminished. That is the promise of promise. You're gonna reminisce. You're gonna hate the way you end this. With a forearm that says to stop the pulse in your wrist. Take it for a bitch, get slapped. While you're one lap, snap back, break backs and I broke your back. How you like that? 100%, tick. When I write, I might get so static. I'm active, cause my stuff's too rapid. Elastic, when you put me on plastic. Take the pick, I'm sick with my lyric. Don't make me forearm, you'll hear it. Tear it, when I throw you off the pitch, shit. When you're in a mud pit, draw for the clip, shit. forearm. Straight to the back to the neck and forearm. You will get floored and decked and forearm. Straight to the back to the throat and forearm. You will get knocked and jumped and forearm. Taurus, you can never handle. Forearm, Taurus, wax in the candle. Forearm, Taurus, you will get tangled. Forearm, Taurus, you get dismantled. That talking irrelevant on a beef ting. Forearm, settlement, you will get settled to the floor and floored. Right about now, I'm bored and I'm KT kilogram forearm, Taurus. If for a purpose, watch my performance. KO, now what my performance. Right about now, gonna bust my Taurus. KT kilogram forearm, Taurus. KT kilogram forearm, Taurus. KT kilogram forearm, Taurus. Right about now, gonna bust my Taurus. KT kilogram forearm, Taurus. KT kilogram forearm, Taurus. KT kilogram forearm, Taurus. Right about now, gonna bust my chorus. Tournament draw for the forearm. Get out line and a draw for the forearm. Off again and a draw for the forearm. Give me the high box for the forearm. 170 for the day for the forearm. Step the box back for the forearm. All the compound speed with my forearm. KT, I'm lifted with that forearm. Taurus.
Yes, so that was you, forearm. And that, I couldn't not hear that in school. So back then, that was like 2003, 2004 times.
That's right.
And it was all about clashes. It was all about battles, bar for bars. How do you think music, or grime in particular, has elevated or changed since then?
It's got to higher platforms.
And when you say higher platforms, can you elaborate a little bit on that? What do you
Meaning
mean?
it's not just underground anymore. It can become more commercial. More people around the world are listening to grime. You've got Australians going crazy for grime, Japan, all different places. Everybody doing their thing and putting their involvement into the music, which will help push the music more and give the genre what it needs.
That's good. So when you've been, you've been doing music, from way back when,
Yeah.
and now you're back and you have a new EP out, Grime Sport. So can you tell us a bit about that? Like, firstly, how did you come up with the name for it?
Basically, grime, I see it as a sport. Back in the day, obviously, I'm going by the clashing days. So when grime was just mostly clashing, a few tracks, but the clashing was the main thing that kept it going. But it's kind of like dancehall, isn't it? Going to a stage thing. It's
like a stage show.
Yeah, like a stage show. So basically, grime sport is just basically showing the different levels of what could happen in a club, what could happen anywhere, to be honest. And if you want to be an MC coming up, these are the levels that you kind of need to go through.
To be on, kind of thing.
Yeah, to get to that.
That's good. So that's okay. I see why you called it Grime Sport now. Smart. And what inspired you to write this EP?
To be honest, it was way overdue. That's what it was. It was just way overdue. Loads of people coming to me, Swarvo, you make music, but you're not releasing. Do you know you can just put it out on this, and this? Till it just got annoying. Like, all right, cool, I'll put something out. Got a studio at home. It's like, don't waste the studio.
Yeah.
Use it to
it's a no-brainer,
ability.
really.
Yeah, so. That's
good. So that's how. So do you know what? I'm going to play one from your EP. It's called Chosen One. And I'll talk a little bit about it after. I don't want to talk too much before.
I've been chosen. I've been the chosen one. I've been the chosen one. I've been the chosen one. Heart freeze, frozen one. I've been the chosen one. Heart freeze, frozen one. Numb to the feeling, can't feel none. Style and pattern, I'm the coldest one. I've been the chosen one. Heart freeze, frozen one. Numb to the feeling, can't feel none. Style and pattern, I'm the coldest one. They know I'm chosen. It's like Simon says when I'm spoken. As soon as I hype up, they ain't coping. I can see the confidence sloping. They're wishing and hoping that when I touch mic, I start choking. Don't provoke him. So drop random bodies in the ocean. I start picking out MCs 2 by 1. Never spin bars, they're about to get fun. I'm a triple quadruple OG when I come. Golden child, chosen one. On the gym thing, no, I'm the stolen one. Full package, I'm the wholesome one. Golf, I put the hole in one. Stone up on the top, call to action. I've been the chosen one. Heart freeze, frozen one. Numb to the feeling, can't feel none. Style and pattern, I'm the coldest one. I've been the chosen one. Heart freeze, frozen one. Numb to the feeling, can't feel none. Style and pattern, I'm the coldest one. Been you would owner from day. Legendary bars if I touch my brain. Secret weapon of the SLK, but you don't really wanna complain. But don't complain if I take you away. We love shit up in your face, don't take it personal. With this business, never ever personal. Well, if off your head top, convertible. Then I make flirt, I come reversible. They don't fix in these bars, surgical. You come to your end to your terminal. I'm the one, the writing's vertical. High level senior, top down, guys stand is superior. The bars are pit wood again interior. Yo, I can see the period, the inferior. I've been the chosen one. I've been the chosen one. I've been the chosen one. Heart freeze, frozen one. I've been the chosen one. I've been the chosen one. I've been the chosen one. Heart freeze, frozen one. I've been the chosen one. Heart freeze, frozen one. Numb to the feeling, can't feel none. Style and pattern, I'm the coldest one. I've been the chosen one. Heart freeze, frozen one. Numb to the feeling, can't feel none. Style and pattern, I'm the coldest one. I've been the chosen one. Heart freeze, frozen one. Numb to the feeling, can't feel none. Style and pattern, I'm the coldest one. I've been the chosen one. Heart freeze, frozen one. Numb to the feeling, can't feel none. Style and pattern, I'm the coldest one.
Rollover with Audg. So that was Chosen One. That's from your EP, Grime Sport.
right.
I do like that one. I like the name of that one. Is when I hear Chosen One, it reminds me of like God or Jesus or kind of like, I don't know, it just reminds me of that type of vibe. What inspired you to write this one?
Okay, Chosen One is basically anybody, in anything you do, you need to be good at it, or you want to be good at it. You want to feel like you're the chosen one.
Yeah.
So this song isn't just about me being chosen for grime or whatever I think I'm good at. It's for everybody. You wake up in the morning every day, look in the mirror, tell yourself, I'm the chosen one.
I feel like I'm talking to a motivational speaker
that?
here. You should see
Put
how
your
he...
song on, call yourself the chosen one, get out the door and get what you need to do done.
That's good. So it's motivation. I like that. And yeah, I do believe that you
Definitely,
have to.
yeah.
Everyone
you
is
believe
chosen.
in yourself.
Exactly. So my favourite song is Kiss the Ring, because I like how you've done the intro. It's unique, it's different, as well as it's obviously lyrically good. You always write, I like how you write, because there's always lyrical content, and that's what I say when I say lyrically good. So I was going to give everyone a little bit of a break and not play Kiss the Ring just yet, but do you know what I am? Because I'm talking about it and they just need to hear what it is that I'm talking about.
Everybody loves that song.
I love it. I love it. It reminds me of, like, I don't know, Henry VIII Day. I don't know. Listen.
King Swarvo, would you school these young MCs that think that they have what it takes to be a great grime one? Now Swarvo, would you take it easy on them and demonstrate what it is to be in the Royal Rumble jungle?
So long as I'm your king, treason shall never go unpunished.
Titanic, make a man panic. Musical mob dynamics, I be the real grime savage. Them and the average, me and grime are like marriage. Divorce and separate, then we come right back. I ain't aggressive, never ever passive. You don't wanna pass this passage. Internal damage, no one leave a man cabbage. Titanic, make a man panic. Musical mob dynamics, sink. Drop a man so fast he couldn't think. Move a man so fast he couldn't blink. Give it the plug and I connect to the link. Give it the plug and I connect to the link. Music tied in the ink. If you're in the room with me, you're in the presence of a king. Kiss the ring. Do you have what it takes? And if you're in the room with me, you're in the presence of a king. Kiss the ring. Do you feel like you've been chosen? And if you're in the room with me, you're in the presence of a king. Kiss the ring. Anybody can get mad at any time. And if you're in the room with me, you're in the presence of a king. Kiss the ring. Will you survive? And if you're in the room with me, you're in the presence of a king. Titanium, forearm to the cranium. You can never be naming him. That's when I have to aim at him. That's when I put the pain in him. It doesn't matter what the weather is. You're still gonna rain in him. Another fire, put a flame in him. Don't put me in any category with these MCs, 'cause you know I ain't the same as him. With this microphone, I do what's necessary. I master my cross 6 feet deep, though we'll get buried. Like a menage, I kill it with this rim. No facade like Debo in his 20s. I'm ready, looking for the belly. Who moves heavy, looking for a Jesse. Black ain't caddy, looking for the smelly. TK said that it's smoking Reggie. Fully automatic, this style semi. Flows and bars, I get techie. Everything dead, cause we move deadly. Bring many or any one of them MCs. Kiss the ring. Do you have what it takes? And if you're in the room with the room with me, I'm in the presence of a king. This is Grimes.
Search Pulse 88 on TuneIn app or find us in all smartphone app stores. Pulse.
Okay.
Already dubbed as the biggest annual urban event to hit one of the world's most desired party destinations, UK and international DJs go head-to-head in clash battles. Masses of party goers at a legendary world-renowned venue. The co-creators of Shutdown Fest present Europe's #1 urban music clash.
Sun Clash, Europe's #1 urban music clash.
From the 4th to 7th of October 2019 at the world-famous Ibiza Rocks Hotel.
Pool parties, theme parties, boat parties and more are all on the itinerary for this unmissable event.
Top-ranked DJs coming to Ibiza.
Tony Mataran, Heartless Crew, So Solid, Invasion Crew,
DJ C Super, Pioneer, Super D, Tanya and Brando, Big Business,
Sun Clash packages start at only £175, including your party wristband and accommodation.
All you need to do is book your flight and the rest is covered. Spaces are limited.
Secure your booking with a £50 deposit. Go to sunclash.com or check out Sunclash Ibiza on all socials.
Sun Clash!
Supported by Pulse 88.
What's good? It's your boy, DJ Pavlos, and I'm here to tell you, every Monday, 7 p.m. till 9 p.m, I'll be rocking the decks and spinning the freshest hip-hop and R&B, introducing new albums, new music, and the latest news, right here, every Monday, Pulse.
Yeah, I would.
TXTIN space WHEN space DRIVIN.
Think. Don't use your phone when you're driving.
Search Pulse 88 on TuneIn app or find us in all smartphone app stores. #1 for hip-hop and R&B.
This is your favourite station.
Pulse88.co.uk.
Do you wake up grumpy, vexed, or dead out? Then you need to roll over with Audg every Tuesday mornings from 7 till 10 a.m, bringing you positivity, good vibes, banter, God stuff, and exclusive interviews on no other than Pulse 88 Radio. Wake up the right way, roll over with Audg. That's right, wake up the right way, roll over with Audg. You're tuned in to me. I'm here until 10 a.m. I'm joined by the very talented Swarvo this morning. Hello.
Hello.
So yes, we are in the midst of our interview. I just played prior to the adverts your Kiss the Ring off of your EP Grime Sport.
That's right.
I like that one. I think that's one of my favourite ones. I feel like because it just reminds me of kind of like Henry VIII, how you started it, the intro is something different, something I've never heard before.
Something different.
And I like that. I think that everyone kind of needs to keep their uniqueness.
Definitely,
keep
100%.
everybody in a league of their own type of thing. So which one of the songs on your EP is your personal favourite?
Depends me at the time, but right now probably Legendary Shellers.
And why is that?
Just the diverse of different styles on the song, to be honest.
Because this is a collaboration, isn't it?
Yeah.
And who have you got featured on there?
On there we've got the big dog, man like Flight of D, and we've got Sharky Major on there, man.
Okay, so it is literally like a Shelly.
Different styles, yeah. Different styles. Legendary Shellers, getting some legendary guys out to...
I think that's the right word for it. Do you know that?
Right.
And do you know what? I think we're just going to have to listen to that right now.
Let them get a sneak peek.
The hating and the jealous. When I'm taking off like propellers. Just after you can tell us. Come on, I'm with the legendary shellers. I'm a legendary shellers, I'm shelling, I've got the weapon, no telling when I step in that aim and then you're melting. I'll be repping for the legend of X, who know the jealous. Remember you've only got 25 seconds, stay in the mic, Kenny the black, can't take a drill, no baby, Miller, Michael Jackson with a thriller, shoes with it with a sauce. I got a spiller like a 4-4 long, I'll spin ya. So pay how much when you see one, cause I know you wanna be one. If you got heart, then make it a clean one. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Never ever ever let your dream done. It's the blood setting tears, the face to fears, never love switching gears. Master Shellers, I've been doing this for years. Don't know me, ask your peers. That's a pour on straight to the back of the neck. No, I don't pet. No, I've been a vet when he gets set. Silence tech, chop down tech like machete. That's pour on straight to the back of the throat. No, I don't choke, they can't cope. Faith and hope, they down the slope. Feed them up, send them in envelope. Shellers, they hating and they're jealous. Man, they're taking off like propellers. Then nothing you can tell us. Come on, I've been a legendary shellers. They hating and they're jealous. Man, they're taking off like propellers. Then nothing you can tell us. Come on, I've been a legendary shellers.
24, so I drop that quickly. I'll spin a dance so quickly. I'm solidified, can't shift it. On Timber Valley, spit fire in the lift. Big
my own damn sauce. If you lip read, I do not know these thoughts. Think we're like them, better hold that talk. Think I'm full of cool, hold that thought. Hold that thought, I go the opposite way. I ain't got time for the blocking and the hate. Still show, still going, still popping on my day. Get back, give back, never flopping in the rain. Man, behave, that was my first one. Some of you guys ain't even done with my first time. Any track that I touch, get burnt up. Forget chicks, I've been sending the birds up. F with the L-I-R with the I say that cause my supporters love it. Been doing this before. I do not fuck with them guys, they're rubbish. I don't wanna hear no snot. In the own lane, straight up. Beautiful life, straight. One day when I chat, better up straight. Bombing.
They hate and they're jealous. And they're taking off like my palace. Then nothing you can tell us. Coming up in the legendary shellers. They hate and they're jealous. And they're taking off like my palace. Then nothing you can tell us. Coming up in the legendary shellers.
I've been a boss for like almost 2 decades in this. Took time out, then I came back to remind them who the real general is. Trendsetter, I set new levels in this. No need to shout out, can I get a witness? Don't need no clout, I've already been big. I'm still on smoke, delivering piff. And there ain't no one in grime who can say it's been a lyricist before this. Here from the start, I played my part in creating and demonstrating this art. So now when I look at the scene, I'm like, Ross, it's crazy and laugh. Cause now the thing's healthy at last. Man, I getting streams worldwide for the boss. So why you hating, you jealous? Is it cause I got dances check, festivals check, releases check, and I'm sitting on bangers that ain't released yet? So why you hating, you peasants? Tweeting, dead indirect. In fact, I'm glad I'm making man vex. Legendary shell up, pay me respect.
They hate and they're jealous. Man, they're taking off like a palace. Then nothing you can tell us. Coming up in the legendary shellers. They hate and they're jealous. Man, they're taking off like a palace. Then nothing you can tell us. Coming up in the legendary shellers.
That was Legendary Shellers. Good tune. So that's your personal fave?
Yeah, definitely one of my top 3.
It's a good EP, so it is a bit difficult to pick one. So, okay, so when we were growing up, grime was stereotyped, just like drill is now.
Yeah.
So back in the day, grime was stereotyped. You know, do you think drill is to blame for the knife crime epidemic that we do currently have in our streets at the moment?
No.
And a lot of people are blaming grime. Are blaming drill, just like they did with grime. My thing is, I wouldn't say that it's to blame, but I do feel that music is very influential to the youth. And I feel like it's what you hear, just in general. People are what they hear. But that's any genre of music. It doesn't have to be just drill. But drill is predominantly quite negative. Hence why I kind of ban drill for my show. And when I say ban drill for my show, I mean in regards to you will hardly ever hear me play the music unless it is positive. If the lyrical content is positive or just kind of, then I will. But it's hardly ever positive. It is always something like, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to stab you, I'm going to find your mum, all of that kind of stuff. And it's kind of like, it's not, whereas grime, I don't think it was so dominant in negativity.
There was more skill in grime. To be honest, with drill, everybody sounds the same. There's a lot of originality in grime. You couldn't sound like someone else if you were sound clashing them on a stage. It just doesn't make sense. And drill doesn't have that clashing kind of live clashing in front of a crowd. It's just music, to be honest.
I think what drill has though is that live. The different aspect that it is that okay, they do that on their music, but then when they see each other in the streets, they're carrying it out live on social media because social media is more big now than it was then.
That's why everybody is going into it and giving it blame because we have internet now. When grime was out, there weren't really that much. And well, internet went out yet.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, internet weren't popping. People weren't going around.
Just about MySpace.
Yeah, it was DVDs, innit? You go around, you buy DVDs. People come around and film you. Like, I want to get on that DVD. Practice. I was like, how can we get on there, kind of thing. So that's what was going round, and everything was from word of mouth and radio.
So you had to be good then.
So yeah, you had to be good. Now, to be honest, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna blame it for it. But for the kids that are doing it, maybe, they're involved in it through the music. But you got to remember, these kids, people have been murdered, friends, families, things have been going on from the past. Obviously, there's 75, maybe 80% of them that's just bandwagon riders, but some of them
have actually lost somebody and is actually feeling some type of way.
Feeling pain.
So it's like, it's a domino effect. Every action has a reaction type of thing. And explaining things to youth it's not as easy as it seems to you. So, I
yeah,
mean,
definitely not.
Everyone's big people now, and they're looking at you like you don't really know where I'm coming from, that type of vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Which brings me to my next question. How do you use your platform to inspire the youth? I feel that a lot of our youth in London are lost, and we as artists, musicians, influencers, presenters, so on and so forth, I feel like we should be using our platforms to influence the younger generation in a positive way. How do you feel that you do that? Is that something that you're interested in doing?
Yeah, definitely. What I want to do is with anybody that's in the kind of grime scene music that I do, all the generation that is around me that are younger than me, I go radio with them all the time.
Oh, okay.
I go radio with them, I do music with them, I do songs, I do raves, I turn up to their sets when I'm not even supposed to be there. I'll just turn up, boom, and come and MC with them. So I'm always showing love, making sure
Supporting
that they see what I do. And they're like, oh, what are you doing now? I'm going to work. They're like, oh, right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm always showing them that I go to work, I still do music, I still look after my mum, I still, I'm out here, but I'm
you're
doing
still
the right thing.
And that's the best way to be.
And that's the best way.
Lead by example.
There you go.
Exactly that, because you can tell people what to do, but if you show them,
I need to show them.
Do you see what I mean? It's like that famous saying, "Teach a man to give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Show a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime."
There you go.
So, and if you could give the youth one bit of positive advice, what would that be?
Think before you react. Think.
And think about the consequences prior. Because you see me, I think about that first.
Don't let the emotions get you. Think first. 100%.
That's a good piece
Very
of
hard
advice.
to do, but think first.
And what advice then would you, on the back of that, what advice would you give to somebody who's trying to make it in the industry that you're making it in, and that you're in at the moment, the music industry? What advice would you give to a young person trying to make it and isn't being very, hasn't had much luck?
Okay, so I want you to cover everything. You got your studio, you got your lyrics, you got your beats, you got your sets you can go to, and what you need to do, master your sets so you're good in a rave, but you need the crowd would make the difference. Master your studio and your writing, like with your writing your songs, and be professional with what you do. Be professional. And the last thing but least, never give up.
Never give up. I like that. Never ever give up. I second that, definitely. So what have we got to look forward to you for 2019? We know you've got your EP, and I know that you're going to be doing bits, but what have we got to? Are you at any shows? Can we catch you anywhere performing?
I've got a video coming out on Friday. We'll have probably a little EP launch. Probably looking at like October time, so just let it get out there a bit more. I'm still profile building, so let it get out there a bit more. Few videos, and then I'm gonna got a few different genres of different music that I'm working on as well. So I'll just surprise them at the show with that.
Any collabs?
No, not yet.
Don't
wanna
take the whistle off of that one. You're not gonna give us any secret treasures. So where can we find you? So your socials, if any of my listeners want to find you, where can we find you?
On the IG, you can catch me at Swarvonist. That's SWARVONIST. Want to catch me on the Twitter, and that is at Swarvo1.
Amazing. And you can also find him on my page. I've added him in the story, and on the Pulse 88 radio page. You can find him there also. Which brings me to my last question. And you're not getting away, because I asked every single person this question, because do you know why? Because it's my show and I can ask them what I want. But not only that, it's for the simple fact that I was asked this question on an interview, and it kind of put me on the spot, and I kind of felt like, oh, how am I going to do this one? So I'll do it to everyone just to see what they say. You ready? So, if you could be an animal, which animal would you be, and why?
I'm a silverback gorilla.
Why?
I'm a silverback gorilla because strong, look after my family, nurtured around just eating greens as well. They don't eat meat.
They don't eat meat? Oh,
gorillas don't eat meat, man.
Do you not eat meat?
Yeah, no, I eat meat, but I eat meat, but I'm just... That's what they do. It sounds good, isn't it?
Just putting it out there.
Yeah,
just
put it out
clout
there.
chasing.
If you lot
Just
didn't
clout
know,
chasing.
gorillas don't eat meat. But they're strong as hell. Yeah, so yeah, I'll probably just be a silverback gorilla, to be honest. That's
Because
me.
you'll be strong and
just strong,
healthy. Beating your chest.
Yeah, just beating my
I'm with
chest,
you.
looking
I'm
after
with
the
you.
fam.
I'm with
swinging
you.
it down.
Swarvo, it has been amazing. Thank you very
Lovely.
much for blessing our airways. I will catch up with you throughout the month, as we do.